Welcome to Late Night Lycanthrope. I'm Kyle Martin, this is my YouTube channel, and today we are going to be looking at two vinyl records put out by WaxWorks this year from their Rob Zombie Presents banner. We have House on Haunted Hill and The Last Man on Earth. So let's dig deep into these guys. First up, we have House on Haunted Hill. This released earlier this year. We have about 39 tracks on here. It's a nice gatefold, so we have this awesome artwork here, back, front again. So Waxwork teamed up with Rob Zombie, and they've been putting out a lot of lost soundtracks to public domain films. They did House on Haunted Hill, Last Man on Earth, I believe White Zombie, couple other public domain films, and then also I think they have a couple Hammer film series coming up here, so that's going to be interesting to see. But Graham Humphreys designed both of the artwork for these titles, and he just did a magnificent job. You can see like all the detail and the color just really goes well together, I feel like. We have a slip cover in here that includes an interview with Victoria Price, Vincent Price's daughter, conducted by Rob Zombie. So this is the first part of that interview, which then the second part continues on with Last Man on Earth. So this is a great interview and a great read, and it's really just a lot of memories about her father, and it's great. It's very personal. So this is side one of the first disc. So we have like a purplish, like kind of marble tone here, which is really cool. Waxworks always goes really out with their vinyl. Great picture of Vincent Price there. 33 RPM. Here's a closer look of it. Just great. Sounds great. No pops at all. This is really, and then I'll get the second one. So yeah, continuing that color pattern. And there's Vincent Price's wife in the movie. Yeah, just an awesome. It's very heavy. It's great. And then we have these great insert covers here. These are perfect. Not going to get any dust or any scratches on these guys. So a little bit about this movie. This came out in, I don't know, the 50s or something like that, like 1958 or something. And my first introduction to this movie was, there was the local grocery store, Giant. They used to sell, like, have racks up front with like bargain DVDs, bargain VHSs. And one day I saw a DVD that was a double feature that included House on Haunted Hill and The Last Man on Earth. And I was already a pretty big horror fan when I was young, and I think I just kind of started to understand who Vincent Price was. I don't think I'd seen him in anything, but I kind of like knew of him, the Thriller music video, and seen his image too, so I was like very curious to watch those movies. So got my mom to buy them for me, and then I went home, and this was like, it was some like D-rated company that put these out, because both these movies have been in the public domain for years at this point. So I think it was like Acme Films or something like that, and watched both of them. I fell in love with them. They are just, it's just great old school horror. William Castle was, just a master, but he always had like these little tricks to, in the theaters, because he was competing with TV at the time, which was a new, it was new, it was fancy, it was flashy, so everyone was staying at home watching TV, and he would come up with these gimmicks to get people to go see his movies in the theaters. This one had a skeleton that would come out during one of the scenes in the film, and it would fly through the audience. It's just, it's pretty incredible. And he did The Tingler as well, Homicide, and then he was also a producer on Rosemary's Baby too. It's probably the most famous and well done film that he's done. But these movies are great, and they're just a lot of fun. So what's on here is basically the whole like movie, just on vinyl. You can hear, it starts out with the, the screams and the narration, and then you go into Vincent Price's monologue, and so really you're getting kind of like the whole audible experience of the movie. So it's really cool. It's something that is for collectors or for people that really love these movies. This isn't something that you're gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna put this on and chill out and listen to this music. This is very niche, but also it's super well done, and it's beautiful, and it just adds to someone's collection that I love it. I love it. And if you love this movie, you should get this too. So next we're going to move on to Last Man on Earth. So this again was on that DVD double feature that I bought, and this is the first adaptation of Richard Matheson's novel I Am Legend. This is probably the closest to the book that you're going to get film-wise. It was also done by Charlton Heston in the 70s, and then most recently Will Smith in the later 2000s. Both deviate from the novel extensively and kind of miss the mark of the meaning of the novel. But this one actually kind of follows it pretty closely, and actually hits the mark of what the title I Am Legend actually means. But of course it's called Last Man on Earth, which is kind of more catchier, I guess, back in the day. This is an Italian production, and you can instantly tell because everyone is dubbed. Like most Italian flicks back in the day, they never recorded sound on set. It was always dubbed later in post-production, which leads to some very interesting out-of-sync moments. So this is the cover art. I love this. Graham Humphreys, again, did an outstanding job here. I love the colors, the detail in Vincent Price's face, the green, the color green in the back. There's my cat, and the font of the Last Man on Earth title here too. Again, Rob Zombie presents. Again, just an amazing job. Here's the inside. I love this drawing here of him with the gas mask. This is an iconic scene too, where he is going to go torch the bodies that have died out the next day, and he goes and throws them into this giant pit. It's just great. I love this image so much. And then there's Ben, his neighbor / nemesis, and some ghouls attacking him, his dead wife too. Just an amazing collage. I love this. I love this. And then we have the back here. This is him before the outbreak too. He plays a scientist, which is also funny too. In the novel, his name's Robert Neville, but in this one, they named him Robert Morgan. Who knows why? But yeah, just a great collector's piece here. And so let's look at, here's the insert. Again, so this is part 2 of the interview with Victoria Price conducted by Rob Zombie. Just really goes on to talk about, again, her father, memories of her father, his love for Rome, where they filmed The Last Man on Earth, and just his love for movies and for horror just in general. Edgar Allan Poe is a huge fan of, and just seems like a really cool dude, just a really down-to-earth dude, super talented, just humble guy, loved to cook too. Here's the back of that as well. I love that image as well too. It's fantastic. So let's look at the records. So this is I like this more than the House on Haunted Hill one. This splatter green, super cool, very sci-fi, very 60s kind of feel to it. It goes well with the cover art and everything. I just think this is really cool. Really knocked it out of the park with this one. Again, super nice weight to it. Just awesome. Just awesome. Plays really well too. No hiccups, no scratches, no bumps or anything. Now this is interesting because the House on Haunted Hill one was, it has all the narration, all the dialogue still in it. And this is just the soundtrack. You get just the music by, I believe it's Paul Sawtelle and Bert Schefter. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but those are the 2 composers on this movie. Just a great classical score too, very operatic, very spooky, very kind of like, it gives me a lot of great like Halloween vibes too. Just very pre like Night of the Living Dead. Obviously, I Am Legend did inspire Romero to write Night of the Living Dead too. So here's second disc, again continuing that same pattern of that green splatter. Just awesome, so good. So yeah, that is WaxWorks' release of Last Man on Earth and The House on Haunted Hill. Just two great soundtracks, done super well, restored amazingly. The cover art, again, super well done, very talented. Graham Humphreys did both. You should definitely go check out his art and follow him on Instagram. Yeah, and definitely go give Waxworks a follow if you are a horror lover and also a vinyl lover collector. You should definitely get on this and get this. This is a definite upgrade to your collection, and you should definitely get it. I love displaying these. I love playing these. It is great. And yeah, that concludes this video. Please give a like and subscribe, and tune in for more vinyl reviews, movie reviews. See what we do with this page.